Alright, what is going on, guys? Today we are going to make a golf course. So basically a golf course is like, I'll show you here. So this is a golf. I made this, but the idea is not original. The idea is from my friend, which I forgot his name, but he made a golf course. So I think I would make it because it is very fun to make a golf course and see people try to golf it. Anyways, this is a golf course. You can make stages and anywhere. Now, to move the ball, you want to put your character. It's best to use an R6 character. Just move it towards the wall and then press D or A, whichever you're facing, and you go like, because for some players, when you move like this, that will happen. And please, if you can, just don't use super speed. I don't have it.
That's a lot of damage. How about a little more? No, that's a lot of damage.
I know, but if you use super speed, basically your avatar goes over the ball. If you know what I'm saying, you can copy the colors I have here if you want. So the colors are here if you want. This is the side, this is the floor, red, green, blue, and then the grass color. If you want, you can copy my spinner thing and my fog color or the smoke color, like that. I don't use these spinners mostly because it is very hard to implement. It does not work anymore. So yeah, now tutorial. So first you need some colors. So I'm going to use the default color because I'm not going to spend time getting a color from a website. First I'll be making the wall. You can either make it sharp edge or you can use the round wedge. Basically any wedge you want. I'm not the boss here, but yeah, this looks cleaner though because it's basically round. Now we make the grass itself, but it's recommended to make the wall or the outline of the course itself first. But right now I'm making a simple course that you could make. So this is gonna be the simple course. You can do a hole-in-one, you can add obstacles and all that stuff. Leave a plus sign because what we're gonna do is use a half wedge and put it like this, and it's gonna make a hole so it doesn't look like a circle hole, but it's a hole. Because if you can leave it like this if you want, but it's gonna be a bit harder for the ball to go inside the hole. This is mostly recommended in like the harder stages. I don't have it in my golf course yet, but yeah, I usually make this so the ball is easier to fall into the hole because this is the easier stage now, made to be easy. Now we could paint the grass and the pathway. We still need to make the walls for the golf stage, but I'm gonna paint this. You can actually add this if you want, but it will make it harder. If the ball goes over here, it will turn smoothly to the direction it's facing stuff. You can use a wedge or leave it like that. Recommended to leave it like that because if it's an easy level, you bounce it into the golf. I'm just gonna put it there. Now we need to make the ball. Now please make the ball material or texture metal. It's because metal is heavier, so I'll demonstrate you. This is a metal ball. The metal ball will be red, and the default ball will be green, and the ice ball will be ice. I meant blue. Now I shall spawn this in and I'll demonstrate to you what happens. Remember, this is the metal ball, so it does not fling whatever you do with it. It is heavier. But with ice blocks,
Skip it up and down.
So much. It's because it's basically slippier and lighter, bouncy. Same as default balls. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But yeah, I guess you can use default balls depending on what cores you have. The only difference is the texture and the weight. Like, this is more heavier, so you have more, like, I don't know, no drag, just rolls a bit, just slightly a little less than default ball. But yeah.
Wow.
Now, if you want to make a layer of golf, you might want to block off this golf hole, because it will probably go to another golf course, and yeah, that's gonna happen. So all you want to do is get an ice block, put it over here, get it 1x7, put it over there, and then put it over there. Block. You can make it any color you want, but I'm just gonna make it black because that's what I like it to be. Now these will be the ground, the floor of the thing, and we're done. I use half blocks because it doesn't look a bit thicker and doesn't restrict our head a lot, like over here. If it was full block, we can't jump. Well, we could slightly jump. I don't know why I like to jump in the golf, but yeah, I do. I'll show you what it will do. And so basically it will fall and move towards the other direction. Ignore that. That was nothing. I'm sure that was nothing. Anyways, yeah, it's made to sure that none of them will stack up. And if it does stack up, you could just stand on it and do some wiggly dance, and it should spin the ball enough to move the ball below to the direction to the hole, if you know what I mean. But yeah, and that's how you make a golf course. Now, if you don't want the ball to go all the way back here, you can either put a wall or block or half block, but I prefer using an sign because it's a bit thinner than the actual sign. Yes, you can use the trapdoors, but I think it will just does not work when it's anchored, and your build is probably gonna be anchored without physics because in order to reduce the lag. But yeah, just put a dot, make the text size 1, put it like this, and then choose any color you want. I use red for this one, green for this one, and blue for this one. Now you made a wall. You can get through them by looking towards the wall, but you can't when you're sideways. So it's probably a great choice, I guess. But yeah, because of gravity that is tilting towards this way, that's why the ball is going this way. I didn't anchor it, but oh my gosh, yeah, you can ignore that. That was totally on me. I didn't. So when you want to change materials, always remember to put the material first before you put the actual balls, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that's how you do it. You're basically finished. Now you could do any courses, either zigzag, you know, as courses. You could add obstacles, but make sure you test them after you add them to make sure that you can actually do it for yourself. Or else, I don't know, let your friend do it to see if it's possible, because people would not be happy if you have an impossible golf course. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you all in the next video. Goodbye.